rising block, right? In this partner drill, one person's going to be kind of like a human dummy, so their arms are just going to be out straight like that. So if Aaron just has his arms out like that, I'm going to use our stereotypical rising block, just my arm moves up and flares out, just to move and close the distance on the space. So you're not thinking of the guy that's going to punch you, he's just being a drilling partner for you. So you're going to be here, square, I make contact, and then I'm going to use my body to drag forward. Make contact, move body to drive forward. So in 2 steps, it's hand, step, hand, step. Over time, you want to get to the point where you're doing that at the same time, and you're shooting through. And notice how I'm shooting through. If his hands are closer together, I'm kind of splitting it down the middle, and then using my body weight to flare out. So I'm not really doing this with my arm across like that and trying to flip this up. That's going to put a lot of strain on your upper shoulders, and you're not using your body mechanics, the correct structure to open up the guard, right? So I'm striking up and flaring out, striking up and flaring out.
Keep in mind that what's opening up the arm is, like you said, it's your body mechanics, right? So even after you've done this part, I'm not shoving it out like that. As Michael said, right? Like we're coming up here, and when I get to this point, right when it starts to rotate, that step forward is what kind of pushes him over to the side.
So then you can see how this can turn into like a stepping drill where we start at one end of the mat over here. I have my arms forward and Aaron takes me back with his rising block, right? And then you guys can alternate that as well. So then once you get to the end of the mat, the person switches roles, he has his arms out, and I go forward. You notice how the deeper you step, the further you're going to push them back. If I do a very shallow step, we kind of just stay put. That can be a drill in itself, right? Where you're just repping this out. But if you want to reinforce the idea of driving past your opponents, you want to step past them and it's going to force them to take a step.